EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Three. Split the ball on the stride. Panther 11.
Right to the air is Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Man in motion, heading left. On 2nd down, Richardson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He keeps it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, Richardson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Quick throw, taken in.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike. didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Here's first and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, so frustrating for the receiver. With the catch, ready to gain some yards. Instead, it goes back the other way, and the defense comes away with a touchdown.
Yeah, catching the ball, Mike, is just step one of the process. After you catch it, you have to put it away and become a ball carrier. And that's where ball security kicks in. In this case, he makes a nice catch, tries to get his eyes downfield to run. They're able to knock the ball out. That leads to the turnover, which leads to 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Lawrence gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now here's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Tight end on the move left. A first down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down, Lawrence. That is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time. Like it seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On first and 10, here's Richardson. The throw here is complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. In motion comes Andrews. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete. but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty, and this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They bring the tight end in motion. Lawrence now. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Colts stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first and 10, Lawrence. He finds Thomas coming across the field. First down, Jacksonville. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On play action, Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Now he'll air one out. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And the Jaguars will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Throwing right. It's taken in. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. Now second down throw for Lawrence. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lawrence now on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Lawrence. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Colts will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he's into the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Indy. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Colts keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 42, Jaguars 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Indianapolis. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the... So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Colts add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, Lawrence. A gain of 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Jacksonville.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second down, Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down, Jaguars.
Thanks for 24. 13, Lou.
Throwing is Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll drop this for ETN. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Lawrence now. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
To throw is Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. He'll get this out to the left flat. He is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's going to look downfield once again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Richardson. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. From the gun, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until the final whistle blows.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
A second down throw for Richardson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Colts stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there won